Hi, and welcome to Lo Chats Food. I'm Lo, and today I'm going to be making pork loin chops with drunken apples and smashed potatoes. So first off, I have my pork loin chops here. Let me just show you real quick. I'm going to be seasoning them liberally with salt and pepper. I use a little mixture of kosher salt and white pepper. So we're going to season our pork chops really well. Okay. We're going to put these to the side for now. And then I'm going to bring over my little stove and I'm going to get the apples cooking. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using about 3 tablespoons of butter for this dish. So the butter's cooking down here. I'm going to be throwing in my apples. Okay. And we're going to be mixing our apples all around in that butter. And I'm going to add just 1 tablespoon of flour just to kind of thicken it up a little bit. We're going to be making a type of gravy here. So I am going to add that flour. Then I'm going to be adding one of my favorite spices from Trader Joe's. It's a pumpkin pie spice. It has all the different lemon, ginger, all these different kinds of flavors. It just is a really, really good little mixed spice here. I'm going to add just a little dash of this. Okay. Then I'm going to add a dash of allspice as well. Now, if you're one of those people who thinks that adding a dash is like the whole bottle, I would suggest measuring it out and making it about 1 teaspoon. Okay, just a dash of ground white pepper as well, just for a little bit of flavor. Okay, and we're going to be doing 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. Let's mix this around. Get it all incorporated. Whoops, I lost an apple. Apple overboard. Oh well. Can't save it. Oh, getting some apples are trying to jump out of the pan. What's going on here? Come on guys, this is gonna be good. Stay with me. Okay, so let's mix all this stuff around. Let's lower our heat a little bit because we're gonna do a shot of Captain Morgan dark rum, private stock. It's really, really good. It adds a lot of warmth to the apples. And I'm also going to be using about half a cup of chicken stock. This is actually turkey stock from my turkey from Thanksgiving that I just froze. So I'm going to be using about half a cup of that. Okay, let's turn our heat up a little bit. Let's just mix everything around in here. And what we want to do is we want to get it on a high heat so that these apples cook down and so that that flour makes everything come together and makes it a little bit thick. Okay, and then we're going to also add a little bit of nutmeg during the apples. They are starting to thicken up a little bit. I have my heat on medium-high heat, so we do want it to be bubbling a little bit. But now I'm going to turn it down a little bit just so it's simmering. Okay. This side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my pork over and I am going to put the apples on top of the pork. Okay. Just so you can see under this. Okay. Oh, excuse that loud noise. So I'm going to be getting some of this sauce with these apples. We're going to have everything just marinating in here all together and it's going to be delicious. Okay, and then once I'm done with that, let's move this butter. I'm going to get some foil. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven 415 minutes. See you back in just a minute. I'm going to do the mashed potatoes. So now I'm going to be making the smashed potatoes for the pork loin. That's going to be going with the drunken apples. So I have my Yukon Gold potatoes, which I absolutely love here. I'm going to add these to my pot. That, and then I'm going to add, let's see, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter in here with my potatoes. I'm going to start smashing them down just a little bit. 2 tablespoons of garlic to this. And I'm going to be using my favorite garlic salt from Trader Joe's. Say a teaspoon of this too, even though I am just kind of shaking it up here, but yeah, that'll be good. And then same thing, teaspoon of my other favorite seasoning from Trader Joe's, 21 Seasoning Salute. This is one of my favorites. It has really good flavor and it doesn't have any salt in it actually. So I like to use this a lot. Okay, let's smash these potatoes down a little bit more. And you do want to have texture to the potatoes. You don't want them to be completely, you know, pulverized. You want them to be a little bit thick still. Now I'm going to add my liquid. So I said about 1/2 cup of milk right here. And then I'm sticking with my turkey stock. I'm going to do 1 cup of my turkey stock. Just to add a little bit of creaminess and a little bit of tang, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of sour cream. We have our potatoes all set after cooking for 10 to 15 minutes. I just let them all come together on a medium-high heat so to get a little bit of the liquid out, to make them a little bit thicker. So we are ready to serve our food. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a heaping scoop of my potatoes, let's say about 2 spoonfuls. Let me just move this so you can see what I'm up to. So I got my potatoes here first. I'm going to get my pork out right now. Okay, and let's take this foil off, and we have our pork, our delicious apples, and our sauce, and it smells so good. I want to like eat it right now. So we're gonna take this pork with the apples, put it on top of our potatoes, get some of the sauce, yum, put it all over. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. Okay. Put our little gravy in there. And we are all set to go. This is my pork loin with drunken apples and smashed potatoes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be making more. Please come to visit my website. It's lowchatsfood.com. And I will see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.